When we practice all this anapanasati, must the sila must be perfect.
Okay.
And must our defilements be totally clear, that means free from defilement.
Totally is not easy. Really, there are noble eightfold paths. Among noble eightfold paths, samavacha, right speech, samagamanda, right action, samaajiva, right livelihood. These three factors are the training of morality. So, if you can accept noble eightfold path, leading to the cessation of suffering, then you must try to purify your virtue. How long? While you are practicing meditation, at least you must try to purify your virtue. While you are practicing anapana, 5 hindrances are the enemy. If you can remove 5 hindrances, then your concentration will be close. 1 or 2 or many of hindrances are visited to your mind, then your concentration will decrease. But totally to destroy the violence is if you attain a hard stage, and then only it is possible. But now in this stage, if you can remove temporarily, it is okay.
This question is if you will practice metta bhavana very well, will we also have life? Metta bhavana. If we practice metta bhavana very well, will we have life?
Not real nimitta, as if nimitta only. Meaning is, number 1, there are 4 types of persons. Number 1 is atta, to yourself. Number 2 is piya, dear ones. Number 3 is michada, neutral ones. Number 4 is weary, enemies of hatred persons. You must send metta these 4 types of persons gradually up to jhana stage. If you send metta to yourself, you cannot attain jhana. But the other 3 types of persons, dear ones, neutral ones, and enemies or hatred ones. If you send metta to these 3 types of persons, you should try always to attain up to that jhana. If you practice in this way again, one day when your metta bhavana become powerful, then these 4 types of persons, to yourself, dear ones, neutral ones, and hatred ones, will become equal. If they become equal, and this equality is called as if nimitta only, not real nimitta. Why? In this case, nimitta means the cause of powerful metta only. What is the powerful metta? If you can set metta to the all individuals, all beings, up to infinite universe, and if you attain up to that jhana state, such type of metta is powerful. Such type of metta can produce to be reborn in Brahmawa. So, the previous nimitta, as if nimitta means, if you send metta to yourself, dear ones, neutral ones, and enemies equally, that equivalent, we call this is breaking boundary, breaking barrier. That breaking boundary or barrier of metta is called, for higher powerful metta, supporting cause. Because of this reason, this is also called nimitta. In this case, nimitta means the cause of higher powerful metta.
Good evening, Bante. When we see the nimitta is bright, spinning right in front of you, I cannot seem to concentrate on my breath. Then my eyes started to flicker. How should I solve this problem? Thank you. question is something like this. When he sees the nimitta, when the nimitta is bright and is spinning, turning in front of him, he can't concentrate on the breath, and the eye also started to flicker. So how should he solve this problem?
You should not pay attention to your eye. Please focus eye. If you focus on the natural breath with your eye, before nimitta is coming, this habit produces such problem. So because of this reason, while you are practicing anapana, please forget your eye. You should focus on your natural breath by mentally only. If you focus with your eye to the natural breath with closed eye, then this habit will produce such problems. Another is, nimitta is another, the breath is, and the light of wisdom is another. If the light of wisdom is appear a little bit far away from your nostril or upper lip, and then if you focus on the breath, for some meditators, they say they cannot focus on the breath object at that time. It is impossible. Your mind has power, mental power. Your mental power can choose every object. For example, while you are practicing vipassana, sometimes you contemplate ultimate materiality as nature, sometimes dukkha, sometimes anatta. You can change. Sometimes you contemplate mentality, ultimate mentality. Sometimes nature, sometimes dukkha, sometimes anatta. You can change. It is impossible not to change. You cannot change, it is impossible. So your mind have power. You should use your willpower in this case. If you give up, oh, I cannot concentrate. If you give up in this way, your concentration cannot develop further. I will try. Buddha teach in this way. If you have enough confidence to the Buddha's teaching, then you should focus. It is possible. Whether impossible, if it is impossible, Buddha will never teach. So you should have enough confidence in the Buddha's teaching.
Meditate. You see light. See in front of him, although his eyes are closed. You see full white light. But the light is not at the nostril. It's only just covering the whole area in front of him. Is that nimitta or light of wisdom?
Light of wisdom only. Nimitta. Nimitta is coming out from the nostril. Especially our breath is become nimitta. Light of wisdom is everywhere, in every direction surrounding your body. So here, little bit far away, this is light of wisdom. What is the light of wisdom? Your concentrated mind can produce materiality. Among this materiality, there are 8 types of, and each klapa there are 8 types of materiality. Among these 8 types, there is kaya element, teja. That teja is called temperature, utu. That temperature can produce new klapas, new generations, successfully for a long time. If you analyze these klapas, in each klapa there are also 8 types of materiality. Among these 8 types, there is also kala. That kala also bright depending on your concentration. When your concentration becomes powerful, the wisdom faculty which is associated with that concentration also become powerful. When concentration and wisdom faculty become power, then that wisdom faculty can produce strong powerful light. But this temperature produced kalapas light is not only